The Ultimate Football Fan is now here. All the biggest fan channels in one place.
Flex Nightstand.
100% Chelsea.
Arsenal Fan TV.
All about the fans.
Why is he on the fucking pitch? What for what?
Exclusive content only here.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to
The UFF Daily Football Show.
The #1 source, everything going on in the football world, daily.
UFF. Do what you have to do.
Hello, welcome to FanPark Live. Jay's going to sort the lighting out in just a moment for us. But we're here. There's so many games of football going on tonight. Arsenal currently losing 1-0 away at Leicester City. With a red card as well for the best centre-back since Maldini.
Chill,
the best centre-back since Maldini.
Chill.
We're going to chat on that one in a little moment. That game is still going on. Chelsea are drawing 0-0 at home with Huddersfield. A massively important game for them. They simply have to win to keep their top four hopes alive. City, of course, winning 2-1 at home to Brighton. And Spurs currently being held to a 0-0 draw at Wembley by Newcastle. They have taken their foot off that proverbial pedal.
Yeah, it's not great.
Remember to download the OneFootball app. All the information for that. Our title sponsors, all their information is in the description below. You can get it downloaded. We're going to use that to review some of the games a bit later. And we want your calls. Whoever you support, give us a bell on 0203 606 0315. Adam, look, we'll start off with Chelsea. We'll move on to Arsenal in a minute.
Yeah.
Because we are multi-streaming here, by the way. This is on all fan channels, so not just Arsenal Fan TV. It's on 100% Chelsea. We are Tottenham TV and all sorts. So on Chelsea, 0-0 at half-time for them.
Yeah.
You said they're a little bit lacklustre.
They do look lackluster, but I suppose it will happen if you haven't got your best players on the pitch. There's no Hazard. Giroud, who scored against Liverpool at the weekend, didn't start, which is kind of weird. But I guess it's a game for Morata to build up his confidence. I did read something the other day that said that Morata is among the worst signings of the season of this year, which I think is a little bit harsh, considering he got, like, what, 12 goals in 29 games or something. But yeah, I think Chelsea, you said that they have something to play for. I think their season's done, but I would like to see Conte get another year, but we can talk about that a bit later.
There we go. So give us a call on that. From Arsenal's point of view, look, I know Wenger's going, so we're not... Oh, all right, just put a call through. Hello, welcome to FanPark Live. What's your name? It didn't come through. Yeah, from Arsenal's point of view, good result of the weekend, cracking result of the weekend,
Yeah.
but then an away game. Your away form is abysmal.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is. Like, there's nothing more that can be said about it. Arsenal's away form, 2018, non-existent, not great. What else? What more can we say?
And was it a red card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a rugby tackle. You said it was a rugby tackle. You can't grab someone's foot and expect to get away with it. Like, this is not flipping Rugby World Cup. It's not Johnny Wilkinson.
It was bad. Definite red card. Look, he's a very talented young man, and I'm sure he'll come good. Spurs game as well right now. I mean, still 0-0. They are. You say they're dominating. This is the possession stats again. They've had nearly 70% of the ball. They've had 4 shots on goal, 2 on target. Newcastle have had 5 shots on goal, 2 on target in that game. And you know, Spurs, like Gooner's out there. Would it save your season a little bit if Spurs dropped out the top 4? Would it make you feel a little bit better as an Arsenal fan?
For me, not really. Like, my attention is completely diverted from anything that Spurs are doing right now. I'm focused on Arsene Wenger leaving, the new manager coming in, and the players actually getting their asses in gear and doing something. But I do not care about what Tottenham are doing at all.
We've got a Liverpool fan actually coming through right now. In a moment, there we go. Hello, welcome to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Daniel.
Hello, Daniel. What's on your mind, mate? What do you want to say?
I'm a massive Liverpool fan. I just want to know your thoughts on Liverpool challenging for the title next season.
I think that there needs to be a few things that they can do it potentially, but what they need to do is address a few areas. The defence needs to be improved further, not just in terms of personnel. The games need to be structured better from the start of the season. They need to improve their strength in depth. So what they need to, Naby Keita coming in will help. Can you turn your device down for us, please, mate?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Cheers. Thank you. Is that done?
Hello?
Yeah, lovely. So they need to improve the strength in depth. Naby Keita will do that. But you've been linked, and we've heard rumours about done deals now for Nabil Fekir. Looking at the likes of Dembele. Those are the level of players that you now need to be bringing in. 3 or 4 additional players of top class quality into this Liverpool squad, and you have the ability to then go and challenge for the title. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. I think they need a top class centre back, and then winning the Champions League this year is, can bring the likes of people in like Fekir and Dembele. I think,
Absolutely, but what you need to get done on Sunday is you need to win that game against Brighton, because
3 points.
Exactly, because you know what, if you fall out of the top 4, could happen mathematically, and then don't win the Champions League, the talk of signing those big boys could fall away dramatically.
Completely.
And something about, what do you think Jack Wilshere, if he were to come to Liverpool, do you think he'd fit in?
He'd fit in terms of style of play, but
what's the point?
But look, I just wouldn't sign Jack Wilshere for free just because those ankles, that body falls apart. Yeah. I don't know if you could rely on him as a football. And I love Jack Wilshere as a player, but his body is the. If you look at him, look at David Hay fight the other night, the way his body was shot, getting beat by, and that reminds me of Jack Wilshere as a footballer. If he runs too hard, tackles too hard, he's going to fall apart again.
Especially the type of football that Liverpool play as well.
Fast.
Don't think he could hack it.
No, mate, I get that. Look, really appreciate the call, mate. Thank you very, very much as ever. Want to hear from some Chelsea fans. Want to hear from some Arsenal fans as well, as things crack on in those games. Jay, if you want to put the league table up for us, please, Jay. I'm going to get the One Football app put up here. Do you want to have a little look at the league table because of all of tonight's games that are going on? See, Arsenal losing another away game will leave them 10 points behind Chelsea. Big bit of work for the next manager to do. Yeah. But if we look at that race now for the top 4, you have Chelsea on 70 points and Spurs and Liverpool sitting on 72 points each. It is so tight. And 3 weeks ago, there wasn't a top 4 race. It was done.
Yeah.
It was over. Everyone was agreed. Yeah, and the only team to go on and win enough games and get the job done has been Man United, obviously City, of course, and Man United. But you look at that, and I don't know.
Who's your money on?
I just got this little feeling Chelsea are going to sneak in.
So do I.
I just get this.
But is that enough for Conte to get another year? Obviously, Roman Abramovich is crazy.
I would like to see him have another year, but I don't think it will be. I think they'll move him on.
Why would you like to see him get another year?
Because I think he's a very good manager, and I want to start seeing more clubs back their managers. I want to see more clubs stand behind their coaches and actually support them and not let player power dominate and not allow ruckuses and arguments with the ball. The manager should have complete and utter control. Unless the manager is committing gross misconduct, unless he is breaking rules, unless he's doing something nasty behind the scenes, he should rule the roost. He's in charge of that team. He should be in charge of it completely, and he shouldn't have to change. And if they can't land the targets that he wants, don't annoy him in the process. Talk to him and engage him. Who's your number 1, number 2, number 3 target? Don't go and sign a player that he doesn't want. We had it last year. Like, he had 3 players he wanted, and they ended up with Morata. But they could have got the Lukaku deal done really early, but they chose not to. They neglected that transfer. Those are the types of things they shouldn't be doing to a manager that has just won them the Premier League title. In my very, very humble opinion, as it is. But there we go. I know the games are going to be kicking off again in a few moments.
What are you looking at there, Terry?
I don't know. What's this? It's a pop-up. Pop ads has come up. It's nothing to do. It's looking at women in dresses.
Jeez.
Shopping. It's nothing perverted. Hello, welcome to FanPark Live. What's your name? Adam, who do you support, bruv?
Chelsea.
Cool. Do you think you're going to make top 4?
Depends. I think this has been quite a poor half, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes.
This game, we need to beat Newcastle, and obviously we need to bottom the up. But if we get the results, we'll put the pressure on. I think we can.
Do you know what? If you win tonight and Spurs drop points, it makes Sunday even more exciting because suddenly Spurs are going to be under real pressure. Liverpool will then be under pressure. They've kind of, for me, what you've heard from Liverpool fans loads in the last week or so is, the reason Man United have pulled away from us is because we're focusing on the Champions League. Maybe if their mindsets are already on that, it's going to be very hard for the players to get themselves back up for a game again if they've genuinely switched off from playing in the Premier League. So Chelsea just need to get that victory tonight, and I think it'll be fine away from home against Newcastle. I really do.
If Chelsea will face that, they know that the FA Cup final doesn't change their season. That's why they're still taking this league seriously. So obviously Champions League football is the main priority. I'd rather get Champions League football than win the FA Cup. And the team selection today, I thought not as strong. I don't know why he's not playing Curtis. It must mean he'll play him in the final. And I think Hazard, games we need to win, and we shouldn't be resting Hazard. We need to play him.
It's a while away though. Like the FA Cup finals, like what, 2 weeks away?
No, one week away. Well, 1.5 weeks away.
Yeah, like it's not that close. Like,
no, I get that, but I think maybe it's because he's going to play them on Sunday and then Saturday. But we'll go from there, mate. Look, really do appreciate your call, mate. Thank you. We've got another call coming through. I would love to hear from Arsenal fans though. Who would they rather miss out on the top 4 place? Spurs, Liverpool, or Chelsea? Hello, welcome to FanPark Live. What's your name?
Hey, Terry, it's Fate.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Frustrating first half, Terry, to be fair.
No, I understand that. What do you want to see change? What can change in the second? You're a Chelsea fan, I assume.
Yeah, it's kind of I already expected since it was Sunday, because we all know Huddersfield is near the relegation zone. They put a good performance against Man City, and I suspected they're going to do the same thing to us today. Now I feel like today we've been locked up in all of the areas. We cannot go through the middle. We cannot go through the wing side. It's like we've been locked.
Yeah, go on, mate. Go on, your answer.
I was just gonna say, like, listen. I think, as I said, it all comes down to the fact that Hazard, your best player, is not on the pitch. Willian can only do so much. Again, I do not understand why Morata started over Giroud, considering he scored at the weekend and you need to win this game. But maybe that signifies where Conte's priorities lie. Maybe he knows that he's leaving, so his best chance of going out on a high is winning the FA Cup, winning a trophy. And this is all telling of that, because to me these decisions make no sense. But obviously to a fan who would prioritise the Champions League and is going to be supporting Chelsea like long term, that's the priority. But for Conte, he's thinking selfishly, I suppose.
Yeah, but do you know what? I prefer Giroud to start, to be fair. I'm not too sure about Morata to start this game, because he lost his confidence after since he coming back to injury. As you can see now, how many chances did he have? Barely any. And probably the one player that do a lot of things in this game is Kante. He runs the ball all over the place.
Yeah, Kante's superhuman.
Yeah, I get that. I think what you've also got to do is pay credit to Huddersfield for what they're doing, because if they get a point tonight, they secure safety in the Premier League. So they're really trying and fighting hard as well. So that shouldn't be discounted from their performance. But really do appreciate your call, mate. We really, really do. This comment here from Curtis Lamont. Can we really count these callers as fans? If they were fans, shouldn't they be at the game and watching it? Lol. Well, I mean, you're on Arsenal Fan TV, so I'm assuming you're an Arsenal. You might not be an Arsenal fan, correct me if I'm wrong, but what are you not doing at the game? Secondly, there's only a limited amount of tickets. Like Chelsea, Liverpool, Spurs, Man United, Man City, potentially, definitely Arsenal, have so many... I mean, Man United have 300 million fans worldwide. Even if they all had the means and money to get tickets, they couldn't even fit into the stadium. You know what I mean? Not every fan can go, and like I know, and some people wouldn't spend more money than others. But there we go. But nonsense comments like that are ridiculous. So go soak your head in a big bowl of water for about 10 minutes, mate. All right. Listen, everyone, make sure you come back at full time, where we'll be obviously the just gone half time now at the Spurs and Man City games. So we'll be back in 45 minutes to cover off all the games tonight, to take all of your calls on what's going on. Make sure you download the One Football app for us. That is absolutely massively important for us. It really, really is. The number is 0203 606 0315. Take care. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you guys all again very, very soon.
Hi, welcome along to a brand new show called Completely Cooked. Mr. DT.
I'm making sausage and mash. We're cooking a ham roll.
Listen, troops.
Man got dead Richmond.
What do you know about Richmond sausages, man? The winner will win the Golden Spoon Award.
Man, I'm making sausage and mash. Am I a prick?
You can tell I'm not used to what those look like by how many kids I've got.
I definitely don't want to eat now.
Red stripe beer to drink his sorrows away, and then he can wipe his tears, you get me?
Robbie, what are those thoughts you've got about me?
If you're cookery man, yeah, everyone knows brown rice is the longest rice to make. Man are telling me I've got 2 hours to make jerk lamb and rice. Right. This brother is making pie and mash. Looks like he's gonna cry.
You got a lot of talk, yeah? Go and get your ingredients.
He's got a lot of help.
Go and get your ingredients, yeah? loser is going to have to wear a full kit to the Emirates.